What up, YouTube? This is Steven, and welcome back to another photo analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the covers of Miliyah Kato's single Lipstick. Let's begin with the CD only version of the cover, also known as the regular edition version. Alright, so we have Miliyah Kato, and this is a beauty shot because it's all about the face pretty much. Even though you see other parts of her, it's about the face. And to me, I think she's serving it with this face. You know, um, the look could be a little more. Have her look could have a bit more of a more thought behind it because some people may look at this and she may come off as probably staring blankly at you, staring at you without a purpose, staring at you without a thought in her mind. Nevertheless, I do like her look. I like her facial expression. You know, I like the way she's positioned her body in this photo as well. I wish I could see a bit more of her neck. Um, because the way her body positioning could be a little better, but I do like it. Um, the hair's kind of a mess, but I like it. It's like almost so wrong it's right because like some parts of her hair are braided and then other parts are not braided, and it kind of looks a mess. But for me it works. It works for me. I think it goes with the picture very well. It fits in with the picture very well. And she's laying on a table, it looks like. It looks like she's possibly exhausted from something. She's tired from doing something. I don't know what, Um, what I have an issue with, or at least one of the things I have an issue with, is the coloration of her lips. It looks like she has like a rash around her lip. Her lips are either some type of like illness or something. It's something. It doesn't. I don't like that coloration. I wish that perhaps they would have just colored her lips a deep red. If they didn't do it in the styling process of this photo shoot, then perhaps when they were photoshopping and editing and photoshopping the photo, perhaps they could have just added some red coloration around her lips to just look like red lipstick instead. But apparently, for some reason, they wanted to go with this look for her lips. I'm not sure why. As well, I think that the lollipop is a little distracting. Sometimes less is more. And I know she's using it as a prop, possibly to help her, look a bit more like sexual. But I don't think it's necessary though. I think it sort of takes away from the photo more than it adds to the photo. But overall, I do like this photo. I like the look that she's giving us with her eyes. Her eyes are so piercing in this photo. It's like almost she's staring into your soul. And in a good way. It's not like she's going to like steal your soul or anything. But she's just giving you such a deep, penetrating stare. That it really captures your attention. You're like, whoa, you know. And again, the body positioning I like. It could be a little bit better, but I do like it, and I like the hair too. And I noticed that they have some coloration around her eyes, and I think that's a nice touch as well. You know, and I like they're showing kind of like bare body, but she still has on, you can see some clothing, but it's kind of bare body, and I like that touch as well with it. So overall, I like this photo. On to the CD plus DVD version of the single cover, also known as the limited edition version. Alright, so in this photo, again, it's a beauty shot, but it's being done at an angle this time, because in the previous shot it was straight on, but this time it's sort of at an angle. At least the camera is. And as well, this time around, the lollipop and the lip coloration is more distracting. Like in the previous photo, it was mildly distracting, a little distracting, but here's more distracting. And I think it takes away more from the quality of this photo. And her face is okay in this photo. I like her body positioning in this photo. It is coming off as a bit like, no neck monster, but sometimes that look can work. Sometimes you can pull that look off. It's difficult to do it, but I think she's doing a good job of pulling that look off in this photo. So I do like her body positioning in this photo. As well, I like the hair. I even like, the strand of hair in the face too. Not too much hair in the face where it becomes distracting, because hair in the face is for ugly girls. And based on this photo that I'm looking at, or based on the photos I've seen, Miliyah Kato is not an ugly girl, so I don't think she needs to have hair in the face. But then again, I guess it could make for an interesting photo depending on the situation. But another video for another day. Let's get back to this one. This photo right here. When I look at this photo, I feel like something's missing from it, and I can't quite put my finger on what's missing. I don't know what exactly is missing, except maybe a bit more of an emotion behind it. And again, she's laying on the table as well. And you notice her eyes in this photo, and they're looking at something. Her eyes are looking at something, but you're like, but what is it? Well, I wonder what she's looking at. What I like about this photo are the hair, the face. The face is okay, minus the lips though, minus the lips. And the eyes are okay. And I like the body position. I do give her credit for this photo. I do like the way that her body is positioned in this photo. However, for me, I don't like the lollipop in this photo, because I think it's more of a distraction, and I don't like the lips in this photo. Well, I don't like the coloration of the lips. But for me, the problem with this photo ultimately is that something is missing in this photo for me. Something is missing. And for me, I think that something is a strong emotion. Some type of vitality. life and vitality and emotion. But it's a nice photo. It's a decent photo. The final photo that I want to look at and analyze is this is pretty much a miscellaneous promotional photo. This photograph is not associated with like the cover of the singles at all. It just was a promotional photo used to promote the single. You know, so a miscellaneous promotional photo. All right, so we see her. It looks like she's in her kitchen. She's trying to be like editorial and moody and brooding and stuff. And I wish she would have positioned her face a little bit better, or her head a little bit better, so we could see the way her face looks like. We can see her face better, because I feel like when she's doing that, she's sort of like hiding herself. And I think she's trying to do that to, have like a more dynamic pose, maybe. But I don't think she pulled it off very well here. As well, I think the coat that she's wearing is too much. It's too distracting. It takes away from Miliyah, in my opinion. And I will say, in this photo, her lips don't look that bad. I guess because her lips aren't so close to the camera. Her lips don't look that bad. And it looks like she still has that lollipop in her hand, but it looks like a cherry now, for some reason. The hair is okay. I like the hair. But I feel like maybe she should have worn the outfit that she wore in the previous two photos for this photo. But then again, this is just a miscellaneous promotional photo, though. But she is giving us like a good eyes. She's giving us good eyes. I think she has like really nice eyes from what I've seen in this photo. She has a nice pair of eyes. But overall, it looks like Miliyah and her team were going for like kind of like the editorial, edgy, heroin chic look for this photo shoot. And as well, I think that overall they pulled off the look well. It's a nice look that they were able to put together. There were some issues with the look, as I mentioned before, with the lips mainly. But overall, a good look, a very good look, in my opinion. It is, an edgy look. It's a bit different. So some people might not be able to understand that. But, she's giving us more editorial feel with the photos. More edgy look with the photos. Some people might not be used to that look, so they might be a bit more like, ew, like, what's that? But overall, I like it. But could you imagine how this photo shoot would look if the photos were in black and white? I think it would add, even more of an editorial feel to it. Make it even more edgy, even more moody, even more angst-ridden. More drama to the photo. But overall, I appreciate the color. I appreciate photos in color too. Minus the coloration of the lips. So let me tell you how I rank these photos in my opinion. All right, so I feel that the CD only version of the photo, or the single cover rather, is the best photo. She's giving us, a strong look directly toward the camera, nice body positioning, um, nice hair. You know, everything seems to work in this photo, and this photo doesn't feel like it's missing something. The second best photo for me is the CD plus DVD. You know, I do like her body positioning in this photo. I like the way that her hair looks in this photo. I like the way that her eyes look in this photo. You know? But for me, I feel like it's missing something. That's the only thing that really holds it back. And I guess for me, I guess what sold me more on the CD only version of the cover was that she's staring directly at us, so I get more of a feel when I see that photo. Versus here, I do get a feel, but not as strong of a feel or a feeling. But overall, two great photos. You know, two great photos, and you know, these photos can be interpreted in so many ways that some people may gravitate toward one photo, some people may gravitate toward another photo. Overall, you know, both good photos, you know. And the third best photo is the miscellaneous promotional photo for the single. And, you know, this one, I like the face, although I feel like that her head could have been positioned better and the outfit could have been better. It's okay. It's okay. So what do you guys think? Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Your feedback and support are extremely appreciated and extremely valued. Until the next photo analysis, adios and goodbye for now.